Hey y'all, come on in, back with another pre-recorded video on this Wednesday, New Year's, January 1st, 2025. I'm just about to post two long form videos. They both are regarding food order, so please go watch those videos. I'm uploading them now as I'm speaking to you guys. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Many of you already know this, but I came to talk about it anyway. We're starting off 2025 on some crazy ish. I know y'all heard about a lot of these things going on. Many of you have experienced or know of things happening in your own communities. If you have not heard of anything in your own communities, I want y'all to do me a favor when you get time. Sometime today before you forget, just pull up your local news and see what happened in your own community, in your own city. And get back to me on this video and let me know what happened last night, what happened around Christmas, what happened yesterday, what happened today. Just let me know. I'm only doing it because a lot of us, we don't really pay attention to what's going on in our communities. We don't hear it by happenstance. We don't happen to catch the news by accident and say, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. If our friend don't say, did you hear about? It was an accident right up the street, such. You know what I'm saying? So, and many of you probably do. Y'all up on it. We old school. I remember back in the day, my grandma used to keep the paper, baby. The Sun Times, the Tribune, and watch the news all day long. And I couldn't stand it. But I was only like 8, 9, 10. I didn't get the gist of it. I didn't have no education about it. I was a child. But now it's important to know what's going on in your own community. It's bad enough they don't report on it all, and we don't really hear about it. We get more information from social media now and word on the street than we will actually from the news. But it's just good to know just what they are reporting on. Like I've told y'all about the incidents that's in my own community with the woman and her daughter being unalive, and then something else happened. Now here we go with the Trump Tower situation and Louisiana. They caught the man allegedly. They think he's a part of ISIS or whatever. And it's just one situation after another situation after another situation. And I was scrolling and I seen Miss Tracy live and I was watching her cook. But then somebody asked her about what was going on and did she hear this, did she hear that? And she began to answer. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no this or none. This just reminded me of what happens all the time and what's always being said in our own communities. So that's why I'm speaking on. I'm not speaking on it in order to like tear her down or anything like that. I'm disagreeing with her. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. I'm not even trying to pretend like I'm not disagreeing with her because I got a right to. She got a right to her opinion. She said, and I heard it, so I'm gonna get my opinion on it. The woman or whoever was typing in her chat asked her, did she hear about the Louisiana stuff and this and that? So she began to answer, and she said something about the crime, black on black crime. That pissed me off so bad. I had to go. I didn't give her a chance to answer it. I just scrolled the fuck on up out of there. I get so tired of this slave talk, the white supremacist talking points that black people use. There's no such thing as black on black crime. Please, for y'all that don't know, you just don't know. I didn't know at one point. I didn't even think about it because they spin the narrative and show the communities and show the world and talk about us as if we are the only race that happen to hurt each other. People hurt people according to their proximity. It's the same amount of people unaliving and doing all kind of stuff in those other communities as there are in our community. Okay? So for y'all that did not know, do your own research. There's no such thing as black on black crime. What about white on white crime? If that's the case. What about Asian on Asian crime? If you want to go look it up, go ahead. But there's no such thing as black on black crime. People hurt people of all races, especially in their own communities. Because people of color are not going to people communities and unaliving them, in their communities. You're pretty much going to unalive who you live around. If you a robber, you're going to rob in your community. Or you'll go to another community where they look like you. Because if you go to a community where everybody don't look like you, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb anyway. You know, if that's not where you live at, you ain't got no business there. So what you there for? But if you happen to be a person of Black culture and you happen to live around the majority of people that's, say, white, Caucasian, and you happen to get into it to a woman and the police is called and you hurt her, God forbid you unalive her, you just, I mean, come on, what you gonna say that is? If this person is Black and hurt somebody else Black in a white community. It's no such thing, y'all. People just hurt and kill unalive people according to their proximity, if that's what they gonna do. We got all kind of crimes. We got, gang-related crimes. You got carjackings. You got domestic violence. I remember when I was living in Bloomington, this lady was unalived in her place of business. I want to say she was a lawyer. They unalived her in her place of business. And the first thing they was doing, the word on the street, they was looking for just a random person, maybe came in there to hurt her to rob her. But come to find out, it was her husband. In Bloomington at that time, I want to say Bloomington was like, I'm going to say people of color, my race, Black people. I think at that time, we was like 11 to 17%. That was like 2005, 6. So it's hard for me to remember. I'll have to do research and go back and see what they say for the research. But it was still a better place to live than where I'm at now. The crime is so much less. And it's different crime. It's not drive-bys. It's not gang-related shootings like that. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly crimes of passion in those areas. Because a lot of people are families. They got colleges down there, universities, Illinois State. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just your average hood down there and people just wilding out. So that's one reason why I want to take the kids down there, because they have a better opportunity, because you're going to have crime anywhere you go. It's just a matter of what type of lifestyle you are, who you invite in your life, and what they do. You can't even control what these folks do. Things could be great for a long, long time, then they not great no more. This person I was watching on here, and a Haitian lady went up to the police station because her ex followed her. And I believe he came in there. And they was telling him not to follow her no more. She didn't want to be bothered anymore. She didn't want him anymore. And he went on. They didn't take him to the back or question him or check him, see if he had any weapons or nothing. They just pretty much thought they was having a conversation. And the lady didn't seem to want him locked up. She just wanted him to leave her alone. And not even an hour later, he went back to her house and unalived her. So what is that? I just wish people stop saying that type of stuff, y'all. And they paint narratives about our culture as it is. I remember years ago, probably 2012 or 13, it was this thing called the knockout game. Remember that? They had this thing, like it was viral, like, oh, these Black people are going around knocking old people out, knocking white people out. And that was a lie. It was a straight up lie. They took footage from a whole nother country, a whole nother situation, and was airing it on the news and different platforms, saying that this just happened. See, knockout game. But in actuality, when they actually had the guys and questioning them, and they was questioning them about the knockout game, the guy, and he was Black, he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, knockout game. I was just having a bad day and I want to knock a motherfucker out and I hit him. You know what I'm saying? That ain't funny, but the way he said it, I remember that very well. So y'all stop that, y'all. Stop repeating white supremacist talking points. Stop. That's why a lot of us don't like each other, because they make us feel like, oh, it's just you. We our own worst enemy. And Black people lives ain't gonna matter to Black lives matter to Black people. Come on now, stop it. I don't know nobody around here killing nobody. I don't know not one Black person that I know of. Maybe somebody in my past I ain't seen in a long time. You don't know what folks do. But people that I know, I don't hang around people like that. We all want the same thing. Peace of mind, be able to pay our bills. You have a little fun sometime. Go out and enjoy ourselves. I don't know nobody out here willingly trying to hurt nobody. And there's a lot of people out here, but I'm not responsible for what Bill do, Lucy do, Sally do, Rakeem do. That when somebody of another race hurt somebody of our culture, you don't see nobody step up. When that doggone Zimmerman did what he did to that little boy, you didn't see not one person of his race, which is, I believe, some type of Latin descent, Latin white. I can't. I'll get in the comments. Tell me what it is. But even when somebody white, like the guy Dylan Roof, he went into the church. He did what he did to them 9 people. George Zimmerman. We can go on and on. You'll never find nobody of their race when they in the comments, or if you see them talking about it, or we talking about it and they get in, people that we talk to of other races, because we got some cool people we talk to, we befriending each other, we getting to know each other, we supporting each other, and ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful thing. But you'll never hear them say, we are our own worst enemy about their race. They say he's a lone wolf. That's a shame. And the justice needs to be served. Or they don't say nothing at all. It all depends on the situation. But you don't hear them taking responsibility for nothing that they call them lone wolves, but a lot of time they just be, of an organization. Sometimes they be sent out, it be planned. Or yeah, some of them just crazy. Let's keep it real. Some of them just crazy. So that's why I came to make this video, y'all. Of course, I want to holler at y'all, I was even thinking about going live too before it get too late. But I didn't eat. I'm about to post this video here, this pre-recorded video. Get in comments, y'all. Holla, holla, holla at your girl. Go watch my long form videos and the shorts. Y'all know I'm working every day. So y'all ain't even got to think that she posts any content here. Just when you get a chance throughout the day or at the end of your day, for you call it a night, just go check my page, Get in my comments and say, come see me. That's going to be my reminder to come check your page out, your channel out. But yeah, y'all, it's a sad shame. It's really, really freaking sad. The mindset of our people. And I was watching an old video of a pimp's funeral. I was watching this video, and this had to be happening in the 90s, but you know how they have videos that they posted from the 90s or the 80s. That's what I love about YouTube. You can see all kind of stuff that was made a long time ago, and they might have just posted it last year again, reposted it 9 years ago. And it was a funeral for a pimp. And of course, they was in church with the funeral, and you see the family and they crying, and you see the repast and the words they were saying, and his mama got up and spoke, and she was praising God, and another woman jumping up and down, and all the other pimps were standing around celebrating and saying their words of kindness, and and sending him off in style as much as they could. Now, as messed up as this may sound, get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. A lot of people would be embarrassed. I love my black people. That shit was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't funny because it was a film that he had done. I'm not even talking about that part. I didn't even think about that part because we know he was unalive. I could tell by what they were saying. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he was a pimp. Anybody lose their life or anybody lose their child, especially an older woman and her child leave before her, like my child left before me. But at the same time, it made me proud. You know what I'm saying? It made me proud to see how my people are. I'm like, damn, I love my black people. We are some funny ass people. We are, you know what I'm saying? We have been conditioned and taught and trained in traditional ways to do certain things certain ways. But even though that man was a pimp, all his other pimp friends came, and that church was full to the T, and they was praising God, the pimps and stuff like that. And you would have thought it was like a skit or something like that if you didn't really know no better. You could tell it was shot probably with a VHS old-fashioned camera, something like that. I just thought it was crazy. Well, I would rather go back to them days, y'all. When we stuck together more. You know what I'm saying? So what? He's a pimp. So what? He sold drugs. They looked out for the community. Everybody knew each other. Only thing about it was so bad, and especially now, is that we can't get together with other communities that look like us. We need to be able to get together with people that look like us and people that don't look like us all around the world. But especially ones like us, instead of fighting each other, you can't be over here because you from this side of town and you the ops or you this or you that. We ain't got time for that shit. Y'all need to come together because, baby, they got a whole fucking plan for us. And we don't even know what it is, what's happening. I believe it's already happening. So please don't be distracted. That's why I put on my short video when I was dancing. We already got, life is hard enough, y'all. With life, just life. Life is hard enough. Don't let fuck shit distract you from doing the right thing. We don't have time for that. You might very well need your so-called enemy. When they start dropping this and dropping that, people getting sick from the fog. They not telling us everything. They probably don't know the shit to tell us. And the shit they do know, they ain't gonna tell us. Man, it's real ugly right now, y'all. Just hold on tight, stay positive, do the right thing, and focus. And remember, Roxy love y'all. My rocks, my heartbeats. That's what y'all are to me. Y'all my rocks. Now I'm about to upload these videos. Now y'all go look at them and get in the comments and talk to me. And I just might go live, y'all. It is New Year's Day. I would love to go live every day. That's my goal, to eventually work on going live at least an hour every day. So y'all get in the comments and send your girls some energy, some positive energy, some healing energy, some motivation, so to speak, so I can, keep doing what I'm doing and go live more often. I really do need to go live at least once a day because I got a goal. I'm trying to reach goals. I'm trying to get to 10K. I'm almost at 5K, but I want to get to 10K of people that's actually engaging with me, talking to me, sharing, liking, coming to my live streams. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.